Okay, we're going to be putting up a ceiling fan here. We have a older cloth rubber Romex up here, 2 conductor without a ground. We have a box here. They had a light fixture screwed to the ceiling here without a box behind it. So open up the box here. We'll put our plastic bushing in here so our wires don't get damaged against the metal. This is older 2-wire wiring. So we'll push it up so we can get our screw holes so they go this way. There we go. Put it up here nice and tight. Nice and tight. This one up here nice and tight. And let's see if that bit into anything. Okay, that one's nice and solid. And that one didn't bite into anything, so I'm going to bring it back over here and see if I get this one to bite into something. I'll just put it in my hand. Nope, that's not biting into anything. What I'm going to do is try to tap this box to go over some. See if I can get it to go in at an angle. Because there is a stud up here. Now that feels like it's going into the stud. Tight. And that feels like it's snug. I'm going to try to get one right in here. I'm going to see if I can get one. And see if the screws we bought are a little longer. Okay. Ones we bought were a little shorter, so we'll give this one a try. Let's hope it bites. it didn't bite into anything. So I think we're going to have to go to Lowe's and get some longer screws.
Oh, okay. Can you see up there how much you have to?
Yeah. Okay. So getting a couple 3-inch screws. We might need some 3 inches.
That's good.
Okay, so we got some longer screws, and we're going to try them. Let's see if that bit. Nope, it didn't. So I'm going to take it out. And I'm going to go to our real super long one here. And that didn't even bite.
Oh no.
Nope. So I'll try putting it over here. See if we can bite into something over here. That didn't even bite. So let's try this one. That feels like it bit. I'm going to try it.
Yeah, 'cause what would have been holding it up? The other one.
Just luck.
Oh, that's good to know.
Okay, that one bit. That one just turns. That one barely bit. That one didn't bite at all. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take it off and see if I can line it up again.
Yeah. A little bit different spot.
Yeah. Let's try it over here and see if there's anything. Nothing. So we'll have to go back to where we were and hope. Let's just hope. Because that's all you can do now is hope. Nothing. Well, I guess you were just screwed into a pure luck up there. I'm going to try going at an angle. That bit. Nothing. That one's just spinning. And that one's just spinning. So you know what? I think we are out of luck.
Well, what did you do?
Complaining's not going to get it up there, isn't it?
I'm trying to think of, because there's no lights to that room, that's it.
I'm going to look at another angle here. If you can't do it, you can't, right?
Well, I've just been lucky the other one didn't crash.
Yeah. You want a chance at crashing?
Not really. How heavy
I don't either. There's nothing.
So there was just the plaster or whatever.
Yeah. Let me see if I can find a beam up here.
And it's been up there for more than 9 years, because it was there when I moved in.
Feels like there's a beam up here. It should.
But it's not connecting. Yes, but I'm sorry. You're okay, honey. She's working something outside.
Might come over this way a little bit.
Yeah, they can't be perfectly centered, but it would stay up. That's fine.
Okay, I'm going to break some plaster out and look around. Oh, there is no beam.
It's just plaster.
Yeah. But it feels, nope, there's nothing over here. Well, I'm going to try that other box we bought, and maybe hopefully I'll reach something
Okay.
off in the distance. We can hope, right?
Yes.
But hope's not a guarantee, though.
No, it's not.
So we can hope. Let's hope.
I am.
Okay, so we're going to use this box, which has more holes in it. And don't know if it's going to let us grab into something, but we're going to hope, right? And sometimes all you can do is hope. There is something right here. I gotta make that connector go in, but you know what? If it doesn't fit, it doesn't fit. And what good is it gonna do to complain about it? Not a bit. Not a bit of good to complain. But you know what? It's the best it's gonna be. It's the best it's gonna be. It's the best it's gonna be. And you know what? I'm gonna be thankful for it. I'd rather have it in like that than not at all. Now we're biting into something. And I'll tighten those by hand and see if it tightens up. if they just spin. There's nothing there, you know what? There's nothing there, you know.
Oh, still.
No, nothing. I did get it into something, but it's not very solid.
Well, I think it'll hold it up.
Well, let's hope.
Yeah.
Oh, here feels like something. Hey, I bit into something solid there. Got something solid.
Good.
Hey, we got a good one. Alrighty, now we're ready to put our box on there. We're just putting up a lightweight ceiling fan. We're not putting up a big heavy one. One, two. Okay, we have our two wires here. This is the black one. This is the white. I'm going to have to bring the wires through the hole because they're short. this on the box. Well, this wire is awful short. So I'm going to bring it over here and bring it on the other side of the canopy. Okay, we get it centered on our box here. Okay, we'll get it up here nice and tight. 1, 2. Gotta take these screws out. So here we have a blue wire that goes to the light, black wire that goes to the motor, and the shared neutral for both, and the green ground wire. So we will hang this on here. And we'll take one of each screw out here because the bayonet goes on there. Now I'll come down and I'll turn the light on so you can see how I'm hooking this up.
Okay, we're going to use a lever connector for our black wire here. And we have our blue and our black we're going to put together because we're using it off the pull chains. So we're going to strip them a little longer. Now I'm going to have fun looking for where I put my wire strippers. Okay, so our black wire is kind of stripped kind of long, so we'll shorten it up a little bit. Strip our blue a little longer. And we'll strip our black a little longer. And we'll strip our white longer, and we're going to use a wire nut on our white wire. I like to take plenty of insulation off so I can get our strands wrapped around our solid wire. Okay, so with our black wire, which is this one, we're going to open up our levers here. 1, 2, 3. Put one up over the cloth conductor, cloth coated wire here. Make sure our copper is in all the way. Look at the bottom there, our copper is up all the way. So I'll take our blue wire, I'll twist my strands together, make sure it's nice and solid. Make sure our insulation comes down into our plastic here. Okay, our insulation is above into the plastic and our copper is down at the bottom, so we'll snap that up. Now we'll take our black wire, we'll twist our strands together. Push our conductor all the way down in, make sure our insulation is under the plastic, and I see our copper there, so I'll snap that closed, and I can fold this up into our bracket area here. It's too short to get it to go into our box. Now we're going to use a wire nut on our white wire. So I'll clip it shorter here. Get all our strands down. I gotta clip that cloth off of here. So we'll get our insulation up at the top where it's even with the cloth wire. Wrap our strands around like this. Get our copper even at the end like that, and our insulation even at the top. Put our little orange wire nut on here. Get the insulation just going into the bottom there. I can put a little tape around it because our wire nut, the insulation is kind of thick. This cloth wire is probably about 50 years old. Okay, so we'll just tape the bottom here just so that all of our conductors are or all of our insulations covered. And I'll just fold it up so it's in here. I can get it to go in our box. No, it's too brittle. I don't want to crumble the cloth insulation, so get it up here. Get our Now our ground wire, we can't do anything with it because there's no ground. So we'll just leave it down here. Make sure it stays out of the way of everything. I'm going to put a cap on it just so that it's covered up. If we have one, but if we don't, we don't. Okay, I'll double the strands over like this so that the insulation, the wire not grabs there. Okay, it's on there nice and snug. Well, I'm going to pinch the wire, so I can't have it out like that, so just going to go into the box. If I can push it in, but if I can't, I can't. But if I can, I will. If it goes in, it'll be nice, but you know what? If it doesn't, it doesn't. And what good will it do to complain about it not going in? Nothing at all. But I can take this screw out. Okay, now we got it up inside the box. When it's short, it's short, and there's nothing you can do. Make sure it's up here nice and tight. Tight, tight. Our wire nuts in the box. And we'll keep this ground out of the way here. Does it look like the rain let up at all?
Not really. Maybe a little bit less hard.
Okay, now we got our fixture all fastened to our ceiling. it's nice I took the wrong 2 screws out. Oh, the Baptist Church has a free spaghetti dinner, free and open to the public, the last Monday of every month.
I think I saw the sign for that.
Yeah, and they have music and everything over there too, and I sang a few times.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I'm glad we got both boxes.
Yeah. I know.
Guess what? We're missing parts.
Yeah.
We're missing some of the 2 or 3 of these.
Oh, no. You're not hiding somewhere? No.
Not in here. Keep the lobe there. Not in here. Oh, here they are, here they are.
Oh, good. Phew. I've had that happen before, not with light fixtures, but other things I bought,
Oh.
different places, and they parts are missing.
Okay. Do you want to do a favor and open these up, then you can hand them to me one at a time and I'll put them up?
I can try.
Okay, if you're over here, you won't be in the picture.
Oops. Where should I stand?
Okay, I'll probably, let's see, I'll just,
Can you edit me out?
no, you won't be in it if you're, okay, I'll pause it a minute, stand over by the ladder, I'll just make sure you're not in it. Okay. Which side you want down, the white or?
Yeah, I think the white.
Okay. And hand you these screws. And... oh, never mind, I'll pour them in my little tray here.
Okay.
Okay, so we're going to put our brackets on here. We'll put our little paper washers on the screws. Okay, we'll do one. So we put our little bracket on here like this. I'm going to step up one more so I'm in the picture a little bit better. Is it supposed to be colder tomorrow?
I think so.
Is this clock here right?
Yeah, within a minute or two.
Okay. Tighten your screws up. And you can see how they're put in with the washers.
Oh no. You okay?
Yeah. So how much was this fan?
I have to look at the receipt. It wasn't a whole lot. It was like $49.
Oh, that's not bad.
No.
Do you like going to thrift stores?
Sometimes. I tend to buy too much stuff, which, I'm getting rid of stuff. So
Uh-huh.
I've been trying to cut back on that.
Oh, because there's a nice one called Potluck in Canastota.
I've been there. And it looks like another one is going to be on Railroad Street.
Yes, I'm going to back my light up just a bit. Okay. So I'll give you these to hand to me one at a time also. And I'll get the one out I need right now. Okay, and I'm ready for a blade.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay, so. Do you like Chinese food?
No.
Oh, I love Chinese food. I love the chicken with shrimp la mein. It's called shrimp la mein, and
I'm allergic to shellfish.
oh,
I cannot.
this is one of the easier fans to put up. How easy, no way. Okay, hold this a minute. And take a set of screws out. ready for the next blade.
Go.
Okay, and then a bracket. You can put the tan side down too, and you just put your bracket on like this.
Just switch it over.
Yes, we want the white side, so. I dropped a washer on the floor.
Uh-oh.
You don't have to worry about it yet. Right now.
Okay.
So it is supposed to be colder tomorrow?
Yeah, I think colder tomorrow and still rainy on Monday too.
Snow I heard on Monday.
Oh no. Then 86 on Wednesday.
Down in Florida. Okay, hold this a minute. 86 sounds like Florida weather, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Have you ever been to Florida?
Yes. Wasn't my favorite place.
Nice place to visit. Okay, fan blade. Okay, next last blade, and then the part there. Alright. Oh, they gave you extra washers and screws.
Oh, good.
The fan we took down, I think, is a Harbor Breeze, so.
Oh, I thought it said Westminster or something.
Oh, I take it back. It's a Westinghouse.
Westinghouse, yes. Okay, so that concludes putting our blades on.
Okay, now we're ready to put the light bulb in. The bulb is in the box right down there.
Down there.
Loosen up our screws for the globe.
That's what this is.
Hand to me, I'll show
I'll
you.
let you do it.
Okay, so this fan comes with a LED light. It is energy saving, much less. It uses 5.5 watts compared to like 60 watts of an incandescent light. And we'll stick it in our socket. Okay, now the globe. This one.
Get that. This one's right here. That.
Tighten up our 632 thumb screws. And okay, then the two belly chains there.
That's for the light.
Okay, this one is for the light. I'm not sure which one's.
Me either. It probably doesn't matter. They've just got little pictures on.
Okay. This goes on kind of hard. I'll have to do that in. I'll try this one. Maybe they're sized so that they go on right.
Yeah.
Sorry, I can't get that on. I'll have to play with it later on.
Okay.
Okay, I'll show you the instructions. Okay. You can pause the video to read the instructions. And there's the optional remote hookup for it. Alrighty, so how do you like it?
I love it. I think it's beautiful.
Alrighty.